Jumbo, 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 everyone. Radja here. Be more, give more daily. Always, always a thrill to connect with you. The easiest thing we can be is ourselves. The easiest thing we can be is ourselves. The hardest thing we can be is somebody else. The hardest thing we can be is somebody else. For one reason or another, we wear masks and hide our true nature, our true authentic selves, and present to the world someone else's version. We shut down our own authentic, powerful voice and become someone else's echo. And become someone else's echo. Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. I love that saying. Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. And I know that's challenging. I've been guilty of doing the opposite. And maybe you have to. Can I get an amen? Right? It's a challenge. I remember getting into the speaking world, right? When I started my career, speaking, training, and coaching. Now I've watched, observed, and studied the greats, right? The legend. I loved watching all the orators and the way they were communicating with the audience and connecting with people, their sense of humor. It was just amazing. I mean, we're talking Les Brown, we're talking Jim Rohn, Dr. King, my own father, Dr. Radja, Anthony Robbins, and on and on and on. And I'm watching all of these greats and I'm trying to be like them, right? And so before you know it, I'm copying this person, I'm copying that person, I'm copying this person, and I want to sound this way, I want to sound that way, I want to act this way, I want to be as funny as that guy. And before you know it, Lou was lost, completely lost. And all of a sudden, I was cheating my own audience, right? Because this became a lose-lose scenario, right? They weren't getting my authentic self. I was not being my authentic self. So no one won. So my audience will hear some version of someone else because I was afraid that I wasn't good enough. I was afraid that they would reject who I really am. I was afraid that they didn't want to hear my stories about mangoes and growing up in the Congo. So I would try to impress them with all of these, leadership points and that and so on and quotes and books and hide my authentic self because I thought that they didn't want to buy it. And then I would come home and feel that I wasn't me. I wasn't me. I wasn't me. And even when I got good reviews, it didn't feel good because it wasn't authentically me, right? And so that was a lose-lose scenario. And then a year or two into it, I started reversing it and finding my sweet spot. And it turned out people appreciated my authentic self. People appreciated what I had to bring, and I was able to deliver it in a way that was more authentic, and they connected with it because people have a BS radar. People can tell whether you're being authentic or not. And I thought I was fooling them, but apparently I was not, right? And I thought I was fooling myself, and apparently I was not. So I hope you don't fall into this trap, but if you have, let's undo that. Let's undo it and be ourselves, because our genuine, authentic self is really what connects with others. Right? So put down your insecurities, your doubts and fears, and be yourself and be vulnerable and be open and be authentic. People respond well to it. You know it and I know it. All right? So be you, be yourself. Everyone else is taken. Be more, give more. Cheers.